reversing your illness and get out from the medication and also become the doctor of yourself, right? Please welcome Deepta over here, and she's going to share with you the secret of how to do that. Over to you, Deepta.
Thank you so much, Charlene. Thank you, everybody. I thank each one of you for taking the time out and being in this seminar and giving us an opportunity to share our knowledge with you all. How many of you want to lose 10 kilos in 3 months without dieting or exercising? Raise your hands. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Payal. I'll just put a gallery view. Yeah, so thank you. How many of you would want to continue eating your favorite food and still lose your weight? Type sweet in the chat box. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Athan. Thank you, Payal. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, friends. By the end of this session, you will know 5 secrets to reach your dream healthy body. All my co-speakers have beautifully explained to you all to understand how to manage relationships, wealth, and mindfulness. All these also play a vital role on our health. Is it okay if I share my weight loss journey with you all? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, friends. Let me share my screen with you all. So, I am an acupuncture therapist. We call it as AcuTouch because if I tell acupuncture, everybody will feel fearful about needles. So, it's AcuTouch therapist and a health coach. My journey was from 70 kilos to 48 kilos. Why I tell from 70 kilos is, prior to I understood these secrets, which I'm going to share with you today, I have tried a lot of keto diets, exercises, brisk walks, avoiding sweets, oil foods, and many things, but was not able to be consistent in losing weight. As Payal told that, have you all felt that going down in your weight and again coming back and not in the streamline where we've reached the body, the weight loss, and have reached our dreams, but was not able to reach that. I was stagnant in 60 kilos. I was not able to reduce much more. I wanted to thin down. I wanted to feel more flexible. I had a lot of cramps in my legs. I was not able to do those brisk walks. Not happy with whatever I knew till now. Then in 2016, when I understood the secrets of way of life and followed those methods of way of eating and way of drinking, I lost another 12 to 14 kilos with just 4 months, with not giving more of stress to workout or diets. When I reached that, within 4 months, you can see the right side of the picture, I felt as if I was dreaming. How many of you would want to experience that? Give me a thumbs up if you want to experience that. Thank you so much. What happened in 2016 was I came into the knowing of the nature and its connection towards our body. So I wanted to research, understand, learn more so that I can help people serve, because all these 5 years I had done multiple things and was not able to. When I'm able to do this, I wanted to know more in-depth knowledge so that I can help people better. So I started my journey in study acutouch therapy. I completed my diploma on BSc in acupuncture, that is traditional acupuncture, from Bharatiya University in 2019. Conducted health awareness program to more than 2,000 plus people. Helped to reverse diseases and weight loss for more than 1,000 plus people. During my 6 years of journey, I have learned heartfulness meditation, inner engineering from Sadhguru, Raj Yoga from Brahmakumaris, and learning to teach from Thaddeus Lawrence how to coach and help people to improve my skills on health coach so that I can help people better and help them to reach their dream bodies. How many of you would want to experience or learn those secrets? Type into the chat box, me. Thank you. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Atin, Mansi, Neerav. Yeah, so the energy is full on. You want to know the simple and easy secrets to health. So let's move into the topic. And this is my teacher. It was a proud moment when I was receiving my certificate after 10 years of non-studies, going back and doing my diploma on BSc. And let me share with you that this is my family picture. In March 2018, the way we looked, and in March 2021, the way we are. If we all have to take not only ourselves to help our family to reach the healthy lifestyle, then we should start from ourselves. When we know the right ways of living and the right way to take care of our body, then we will be able to help our family too to reach that. Otherwise, they will be struggling and we will be serving them. If you want to serve your family with health, first, we should become knowledgeable. When we become knowledgeable of our anatomy, then it becomes easier to help our family. How many of you agree with that? If you agree, type into the chat box, agree. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Shabir. Thank you, Mansi. Thank you, Charlene. One second. So the 5 Ds for healthy weight loss are, the first one is doctor. From our childhood, we have been trained to visit doctors if we come across any symptoms in our body. A doctor is a person who educates the society not to become the patient. Here, let's understand and get knowledge as to how to become doctors of our body and not to make it a patient. Whoever is ready to become doctors, type into the chat box, doctor. Thank you, Payal. Thank you, Neerav. When we become the doctors of ourselves, then we won't fear if any diseases comes or we hear to any diseases. 2 years back when COVID hit, I was not fearing because I had learned the anatomy and its processes. When I didn't fear, the whole family were not fearing. We have not been taken any medications in these 2 years. Even if we, and one more thing what I want to add is, in these 2 years, everybody, we didn't even get cold or cough, so that there is an elimination process. Why? Because when there is an accumulation, only then an elimination happens. This, I will cover it to you in the next topic. Now let's move on to the next point, which is drug. From childhood, we are supposed to take a pill for every ill. But in reality, it says every ill is followed by a pill. This statement is told by the great doctor, Padma Vibhushan cardiologist, Dr. B.M. Hegde. When we take any drug, the perception of our system is lost. The three actions what pills can do are, it can numb, pain will not reach the brain. It can stimulate from one organ to another organ, it can be stimulated, and it can poison. All the drugs are made from chemicals. So there are side effects. That's why we all are aware that any drugs has side effects. The researchers say if you consume painkillers continuously for 7 days, then you will have more chances to get heart attack within 5 years. Now, my mother-in-law used to take painkillers for knee pain, and there were another few of the pains what we used to get, like headaches and other things, maybe cold or cough. Now, it's been 6 years that whole of my family has stopped reaching out to the easy method of popping a pill. If you all want to know how to live without drugs, stay tuned. You'll be getting to learn with me through my course. Next topic, let's move on, is diagnosis. The secret, the third secret. Many people today are suffering from illnesses, but doctors are unable to prescribe them any medications because they are not able to find the exact problem through the lab reports. The energy imbalance can be perceived only by you. Remember that. If you learn how to cooperate with the system when it indicates through signals, then we won't need to visit diagnostic center unless and until it's an emergency like accidents. If you like to live free from routine tests, type into the chat box, free. Thank you, Wathan. Thank you, Payal. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Dax. Now, let's move into the fourth D, which is disease. Can you all type into the chat box, what are the disease, common diseases, first the system will come across the way of elimination? Like, what are the symptoms you may get for you to eliminate the waste? Yes, fever, cough. Perfect. Running nose. Thank you. Sneeze. Perfectly said. So all the acute diseases such as cold, cough, fever, vomit, loose motions help us in eliminating the waste through pollution, food, emotions. Pain helps in healing the wound within. We have experienced a wound and it heals. When it's healing, we have noticed the pain. In the same way, when the inner organs are healing, we get pain in outer organs too. Knee pain, we don't get only when we have pain or when we have some trouble in the knees. Even when an organ within, which is connected to the knees, the outer organ pains because the inner organ is getting to heal. When we learn how to handle these acute conditions, then there is no question of any chronic diseases. As we all know that all the animals don't take pills. When they are ill, they know very well what to eat, what not to eat, when to rest, how to understand the signals of the body. They restore themselves naturally by allowing them to rest when required. How many of you are ready to allow acute diseases without medicines? Raise your hands. Yeah, you can type in the chat box me. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, thank you. Your body is telling thank you for understanding the system and allowing it to do its job from today. Thank you, guys. Let's move into the next topic, which is diet. A balanced diet will be converted into energy. It's not that what we choose to eat should be the first priority. It is the way we eat, the way we drink is important. When we do that, then we are going to help the system to produce the right energy. So type into the chat box for me, when should you eat? Yes, Payal, when hungry, when we feel hungry, Atin, yes, rightly said, eat when you're hungry. But are we all eating only when you are hungry or according to the time clock? If any of you are following the time clock from today, eat only when you're hungry. If we talk about balanced diet, consider your stomach as a whole as 100%. I'm giving you a tip here. So eat fruits when you're hungry for 25%. If we take a stomach as a whole, eat fruits as 25% and vegetables for 25%, then cooked food, whatever is prepared at home, 25%, and give an empty space of 25%. What do I mean by this? We should eat only 75% so that the digestion process is eased down and helps the process with ease. When we eat in that way, the system would be helped to produce iron, calcium, proteins, or vitamins in the right way. The glucose would be produced, that is nothing but energy. You can be received energy when you eat in the right way. Are you all ready to eat only when you're hungry? If ready, type into the chat box, hungry. Thank you. The first thing what I followed when I understood everything about the nature and its connection to the system was following the hunger and eating the 3/4. So you try it out and experience it. That helps a lot. As I am an AcuTouch therapist, would like you to show how our energy channels flow in our system. When we stimulate a point, it reaches the channel and helps the system in raising the vitality. When this happens, the systems will get the immunity and helps the elimination or healing process. That's why when they come into my program, it helps them to reach their health and elimination process much faster than when they're doing it by themselves. Let me share with you all the experiences of my clients. She is Priya, who started her journey 2 years back, and she was trying to get a baby. She had PCOD problems. And with my therapy and a little bit of coaching, within a year, she lost 17 kilos and she became pregnant. Last 15 days back, she delivered a baby, which is so cute, at the age of 36. It's a natural pregnancy. She had tried taking medications for 8 years, tried different methodologies, but was not able to reach. His Madhu, who had been taking medications for blood pressure, he came to me, helped himself to come out of the medications. And you can see it's not only the weight loss, you can see the young and energetic and slim body is also can be noticed. She is Achyuta Lakshmi. She came in 4-5 months back. She is at the age of 46 years. Within 3 months, she reduced 10 kilos. No, within 2 months, she reduced 10 kilos. Isn't it amazing? If you feel it's amazing, raise your hands. Thank you, friends. He is Sanjay. He is a youngster. He reduced his weight, and you can notice the pimples in his face. He changed his he reached his dream body, and you can even see the fairness. He tells that this therapy is body, mind, soul healing. She is Bhavna. She reduced 18 kilos and she reached her dream body, and she loves to follow this way of eating. She was not eating before. Today she eats. She was doing a lot of dieting. Now she has reduced and she has started eating her traditional foods. How many of you would want to have it for yourself? Give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'm a little bit poor and this flexing between the screens. So bear with me. So you can all learn how to reach this all by yourself in my All About Bodies Automation, Nature's Gift to Mankind course. This will be for 3 days from April 26th to 24th. You will be learning about balanced diet. You will learn how much, when, what to eat, and how much to drink. You will be learning what are the food cravings, whatever the favorites you want to eat, how to balance them out, and why do we get sweet cravings or spicy cravings will also be covered here. What are the energies, the 5 elements in our body which needs these energies? I'll be explaining you in my course. Which workouts we can do, because when we have pain, we should not do all the workouts because we might further damage our system. You will learn what workouts to be included when you have symptoms and what workout needs to be avoided. In emotions, you will learn the relationship between emotion and its effects on the organs. On thoughts, you will be learning how to come out of our negative thoughts towards positivity and how to analyze it, how to introspect and change them. In energy, you will learn how to work from morning 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. without a need of a nap. In acute diseases, you learn how to handle acute diseases without medications, which helps you not to face any chronic diseases. For me, it took 6 years to understand and experience how to become doctors of ourselves. If you just spend 9 hours and join me in this 3-day program, you will know the steps to take and become doctors of yourself. And when is this course would be? It is going to be from April 22nd to 24th. The timings are 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on 22nd and 23rd, 24th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The actual cost is 4,999 of this. But at the end of the session, if you register, the same would be offered to you at $4.99. Team, please help people to get the link so that they can immediately register. Click on the below link right now to register for 3-day course to learn, live disease free, which will make you and your family healthy and happy till end of your life. Thank you all for helping me to share my experience and my knowledge and the secrets with you all today. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Dita, so much. And how many of you want to achieve your dream body, right? Type dream body in the chat box right now and go ahead and click the link so that you can learn all the 5Ds in depth with Dita over there. It's so amazing, right? Look at all the chats over here. I also want to achieve my dream body, Dita. Wow, okay. That was an amazing sharing from Dita, and it is actually very true that the modern medication has a different effect in the body right now. It is very good to be the doctor of ourselves, right? So for the next speaker, and we keep the best to the last for those who are still staying around, and this is the